Here's an idea. Let's take a well-known local music editor, stick him in a room with a couple hot chicks, Evergreen Apothecary's Chad Drew,
the quintessential stoner,
and then we'll force him to watch some videos of an uncensored, cracked-out motel shit show from next door. Sound awesome?
I like it.
Tune into Music Buzz Live Radio Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. right here on World Viral TV.
World Viral.
Here we are. It's Wednesday, everybody. How you doing? This is Music Buzz Live.
What up, what up?
All right, my name is Moose. We got Chad Drew. We got CT back there in the booth. We are powered, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Yep.
And Mary's Medicinals and our brand new sponsor, Roof Rehab. Week 2 repping those guys. We're so glad they're on board. Roof Rehab for all your roofing needs. Hit
National
them up.
Speaker.
National Speaker and Sound,
National
that's
Speaker
right.
and
They
Sound.
donate
Vapor
to the
Depot.
station.
Yep.
Of course,
All right.
Herman's Hideaway
Wanna
upstairs.
Get some love out. Herman's Hideaway.
So we got a pretty awesome show for you tonight. We got Ben Justis coming in to talk about his tour, talk about his life. We're going to pry deep into his soul. And Pot Talk. What's going on, Chad?
Pot Talk is going to feature some of our old friends that have been on the show before from Gaia'S Garden. That's why I'm sporting the shirt. Got to give them a little bit of love, dude. So they got some cool shit coming up, some new stuff going down. So
right on. Well, we're gonna catch up with them. We also got number 3 of the Music Buzz Live Top 5.
we do.
Pretty cool.
Music Buzz Live, we actually shouted out to everybody and told us in 5 words what their best place to ever get stoned would be. So some of them ran into 6 words, but for the most part, they tried in 5 words.
Yeah, we got some pretty good responses on that one. This response rate is picking up. It's awesome. Week 3, we're already getting some good traction on it, I feel.
Always love that.
So
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Top
be
5.
Top 5. That's
Bitches.
right. Of course, Hack It or Axe It, and we got a nice theme for this week's videos, which are funny car commercials.
And
so we're gonna.
hey, you asked me upstairs whether I had a motel minute, and I said no. But then I proceeded to walk over to the motel and get like a quick statement. So we have a motel minute.
Right on. Yeah. There it is.
I always like to know what's going on at the motel.
There, straight from the horse's mouth.
Right?
All right. Well, we'll be back with Pot Talk here in just a minute. Stick around. This is World Viral.
If you're getting high in Colorado today, enjoy it.
Around me without like.
Colorado Harvest Company.
Colorado Harvest Company. Colorado Harvest Company. Colorado Harvest Company. Colorado Harvest Company.
World Viral.
Herman's Hideaway on the corner of Iowa and Broadway. Your favorite independent anti-corporate venue featuring Westward's best patio. Now serving award-winning food. From metal to jazz to hip-hop, Herman's Hideaway has something for everyone. And if you want to book your act at Herman's Hideaway, email booking@hermanshideaway.com or call 303-777-2535. There's only one venue, family owned and operated for over 50 years. Holding it down in Denver. Go to hermanshideaway.com for more information and show listings.
Mary's Medicinals. To us, it's simply black and white. They've got this cannabis thing down to a science. Best known as the developer and exclusive distributor of the award-winning transdermal cannabis patch, Mary's Medicinals creates cannabis-based products including transdermal gels, topical compounds, and high bioavailability capsules. As part of its commitment to advancing the science around cannabis, Mary's has introduced Mary's Journal, the first mobile app designed to help patients track and balance the use of cannabis medicine. It's revolutionary. You can get your Mary's Medicinals at Evergreen Apothecary or go to marysmedicinals.com to find a dispensary near you.
Mary's Journal. If you're going to take care of anybody that needs this medication or you need this medication yourself, you need to download it. It'll give you different times that you can schedule for your medication. It's a fully integrated app that tracks your results.
We want to take advantage of this area as the highest concentration of cannabis centers anywhere in the world. If you're looking for cannabis in Colorado, you should come to the Green Mile.
Evergreen Apothecary.
I've been in Colorado for 9 years. I started in the modeling circuit and got introduced to Christopher Thomas and Tim and Chad and all the wonderful people here at WORLDVIRAL. Because it's awesome. Duh. Of course I smoke weed.
Weed every day?
Every day. My name is Liz Kilborn and you are watching Music Buzz Live Radio. You have to watch Music Buzz Live Radio on WorldViral.tv. WorldViral TV, bitches!
World Viral.
Underneath the quiet breath.
Why do I like to do it?
Yeah.
Photobomb!
Here's an idea. Let's take a well-known local music editor, stick him in a room with a couple hot chicks, Evergreen Apothecary's Chad Drew,
The quintessential stoner.
and then we'll force him to watch some videos of an uncensored, cracked-out motel shit show from next door. Sound awesome?
I like it.
Tune in to Music Buzz Live Radio Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. right here on World Viral TV.
World Viral.
All right, we're back and live here on Music Buzz Live, and it's time for Pot Talk.
It is.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Pot Talk. We always love having our hashtag out there.
Yep.
Right?
We're getting good at it, too.
Right? I think we all have our own little hashtag. I know Chris's hashtag takes the cake.
It's about as much
See, there you go.
exercise as the 12-ounce curl.
It is, yeah. That's pretty much the only exercise I get in every day.
Yeah.
So, but tonight for Pot Talk we have 4 guests from Gaia'S Garden. If you haven't checked out the shirts, they wear them better though.
Yeah, I agree.
How you guys doing?
So let's let you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm Isaac Hiltman. I'm the new sales manager for Gaia'S Garden.
Okay.
Tanessa, I'm one of the chefs.
Can't hear you, babe.
I work in the kitchen, Tanessa.
Tanessa was here before, too.
Yes.
It was 3 or 4
Three of the
months
four have been here before.
I'm Sarah. I'm our metric person.
Yay, metric.
Yeah,
Yay,
metric. I'm Shirley, and I am our client services person.
Heck yeah.
All right.
It's a cool crew, dude. I always love the Gaia'S family, dude. No matter who comes to your shop, they're always cool as all hell.
Knowledgeable.
Yeah. Good
So
looking out, man. Appreciate
for
that.
sure, without a doubt. Yeah, actually, that's why I'm actually excited because you guys are going to be in our store, Colorado Harvest Company, here on Broadway this Friday.
Yes, we are from 2 to 5.
Very fun.
So what's selling these days, Chad? What are you pushing for them?
I mean, everybody loves their drops. Who doesn't love your drops?
Everybody loves
Nobody
the
I know.
drops.
All right.
The drops are very well known. Tell us about it. Somebody pipe in and tell us a little bit about your drops.
Well, we have handcrafted drops that we make with the old equipment from the early 19th century.
Nice.
Right.
So all handmade, infused with oil, and they're awesome. All
And
sorts of flavors.
for
We
sure.
try and keep regular, new flavors out there. And
I think the last time that these guys were in studio, we were really only carrying like the sour, the sugar-free, and the regular mixed drops.
So are they like a gummy now, or are they a hard?
Have you guys gotten into gummies?
We do have a gummy out on the market now.
Cool.
But
I have spent less time bud tending since I got the same promotion as my friend Isaac here. So I've been like trying to get my bud tending behind the counter in while everything else. But I do know that the heads and tails on the medical side, like the heads and tails, they're just like little fish heads and fish tails that are mixed drops, but just look that way kind of. And then we also have brand new lemonade and root beer, which is
Cherry limeade
We have
also.
cherry
that's right.
Cherry
Cherry
limeade
limeade.
has just been
That's
selling like
good.
gangbusters this summer. It's fantastic. It's one of our new seasonal flavors, and I just can't believe how well it's done. It's
I
been
mean, the
really
mixed
cool.
drops and the sugar-free ones and the sour ones, they all do well. But sometimes when you want just that specific flavor, there's so many people that come in looking for a lemon drop.
Well,
It's
and who
unreal.
doesn't want the lemon
sure.
flavor in the summer when it's 95 degrees in Colorado,
No doubt, and that sugar as a delivery method for the THC is super, super effective, quick uptake in your body. Like, it's just a really, really good product, I think. Solid. We've been testing it from day one, so it's super dialed in, really, really consistent, not too hashy, but it lets you know that there's something there. So
For sure.
I think it's
It
a great
definitely has a
product.
nice little flavor, not too hashy, exactly how you're describing. And they come in doses where it's easy to be able to dose. If you guys haven't paid attention to the last time they were here, it's probably one of the easiest dosing ones. I think most tourists from out of state that come in and just want to have a good time kind of point towards them because they know that it's going to be consistent and not send them over the edge. They can kind of dose themselves 5 to 8 milligrams at a time,
Yeah.
Absolutely. With a state recommended dosage of like 10 milligrams, I think it's a hell of a lot easier for somebody to go from 10 milligrams to 15 milligrams, which is basically from 2 of our drops to 3 of our drops,
Right.
instead of that jump from 10 to 20.
Because that is a hell of a difference.
That's a big difference for a lot of people, especially if you're out-of-staters or new or, really new to recreational cannabis use, or adult use cannabis use. So,
Right.
I think it makes it getting to 15 a hell of a lot easier.
Did you guys bring some samples to leave behind?
They
You know, we can't do that because of metric.
I got
answer.
some non-medicated samples for you, Chris. No.
But we definitely have some samples coming for bud tender training. So
Cool.
For sure.
Yeah.
And they're actually going to be celebrating with Colorado Harvest Company next Wednesday for the grand opening of our Yale location, which is on.
We'll all be there.
Yeah, we're all going to be there, and Gaia'S is going to be there, huh?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll be there.
Yes, we are.
Set up.
So,
We're
were you guys
excited.
involved in the cannabis industry pot tournament or golf tournament? Excuse me.
we were not this
because
year.
I wasn't there, but somebody I was either reading on Facebook or maybe it was someone that was in here was saying like it was the guy last week, the doctor.
Uh-huh.
What was his name?
Dr. J.
Dr. J
Yeah.
was talking about the golf tournament.
Yeah, Dr.
And all
J
the
was
crazy
here.
Conversations he was hearing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, there's definitely a lot of different things that you guys get. I'm sure you guys get approached with as much as I do because everybody kind of wants to have their hand doing something in the cannabis industry, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so what's the typical day in the kitchen like for you guys?
Oh golly, just cranking out drops and
Yeah.
drops.
More drops.
Yes. Yes, trying to find time to come up with new ideas and playing with new flavors and
So have you ever worked in a restaurant kitchen?
yes.
Is the sanitation stuff similar, like with the Sandy buckets and and everything you have to do kind of to operate a commercial kitchen?
We do try and keep our kitchen running
Okay.
exactly like a
Cool.
a
Are you
kitchen
guys
you'd
making
walk into.
the proper adjustments to get the octagon or whatever the hell shape they decided to?
We're working on
What's
it.
going on
We
with
are.
that anyway?
Yeah, I think that's kind of stalled right now. And
Yeah.
again, I kind of am getting a lot of hearsay information. There's not a lot of clear information coming out right
Right.
now. But what it sounds like is that there have been a number of objections filed to some of their suggestions for moving forward on that. So until we get a little bit of clarification around that, like we're not jumping into
That's a smart
conclusions. We're
move.
not
You never
sweating
know.
it.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in this industry, sometimes they try to throw something through real fast when it's just going to affect companies like Gaia'S that have been around since the beginning of it all. And like that's a pretty major thing to be able to adjust your kitchen. I would imagine. I think
Yeah.
that was like crazy insane to think about that for you, huh?
Yeah, it's
For
definitely
sure.
on our minds, but we're kind of looking into it, but waiting for the final word before we.
I bet the metric
jump
girl
in.
was excited about it.
I just love it. Yeah, it's my
Stoked.
favorite thing.
Yeah. That's more fun than a pocket full of kittens right there.
For sure, right?
This
For
goes
sure.
on and on and
Yeah.
on. But yeah, I think until they come out with some more conclusive information, like,
For sure.
we'll just kind of sit tight and wait to hear. And I mean, Gaia'S is kind of an industry leader as far as safety and small dosage and safe use. So I mean, we're all about regulation.
Lab testing.
You know,
Yeah, for sure.
However,
Definitely.
things need to go down, which the med determines what is safe for the general public, and
Right.
we're happy to comply. That's ultimately it.
That's
at the end of
good.
the
That's a
day.
good approach.
For
So.
sure.
I actually really wanted to get you guys' opinion on something. What's his name was released from Missouri prison for, what's his name? Mizanski. That's right. He was released on the 11th. Did you hear about this?
Mhm.
I did.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you think about that?
I think it's
that's
awesome.
great.
That's a pretty big move for the industry, I believe.
Give us a little
Huge
background.
move for someplace
So-
like Missouri as well.
So
I grew up in
this guy
Missouri,
Mizanski, I
so-
can't remember what his first name is, but he basically got 3 strikes. He fell under the 3-strike rule, which is kind of a newer law in regards to drug use and drug offenses. And he had gotten 2 offenses. His first 2 offenses were basically like he got caught selling an ounce and he had a couple ounces at home. And then the second time he was along with a dude that was selling some bud. So those were the 2. I can't remember what his third one was. But anyway, because of the 3-strike rule in Missouri, they imprisoned him. And just this week, he was going to have a life in prison because of this law. And just this week, they actually released him.
Just
Yeah.
fantastic.
And I believe he
That's
spent
awesome.
20 years.
Yeah, I know he was in for a while. He's still
20
yeah.
years for pot.
Yeah. Isn't that
crazy?
That's
Oh,
insane.
I feel like it was even longer than that. For some reason, I felt like it was almost 30 years
Was
or
it?
something
Yeah, it
like
could
that. And I mean, just outstanding that at least the Missouri state government can realize that this is something that it's time to move
Yeah.
forward and
Yeah.
move into the 21st century.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, people serving life sentences for non-violent drug offenses.
Crazy.
I mean, come on.
That's how they called it legally too. He knows his legal shit right there.
If anybody deserves a
Well,
pardon,
and
you know?
that's the whole argument. Is you're not hurting anyone.
He wasn't hurting a damn person, dude. He was
Precisely.
gonna rot away for
Yeah.
not that much.
Yeah.
So I always love it when there's a big advancement within the industry. You guys being edibles, you guys are having to go through that daily, I imagine.
Every
Yeah,
day.
they're always throwing a little curveball in there. to
Yeah.
make things
Seem to
interesting.
be.
Just when you think you guys are settled down a little bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I think it's kind of tough to judge from the very beginning when you have such a burgeoning industry like marijuana, and this new cannabis industry coming online. There are all sorts of things that people just cannot possibly account for.
Yeah.
They aren't
Right.
ready for. There's all sorts of regulatory oversight that can't be established until you've actually been involved. And I
Right.
think to speak for Colorado state government a little bit, they're doing it the right way.
For
the
sure.
most part, they're working with the growers, they're working with the dispensaries, they're working with the MIPS to try and create new policies that work well for the industry and everybody overall.
I totally agree. I think one of the other things that I think has been important, you hit on it, was that Colorado, for the most part, some of the higher ups that are having to, form and build legally for us actually have some experience, whether it's on the, growing side of things or on the other side of things. There's been some, legal people, cops and such that have taken higher ranks to be able to know both sides of what's gone on, to be able to make it kind of mold the way that it needs to,
Yeah, and it's being treated like a business, like it should be,
Right.
instead of some sort of a party or something.
For
like
sure.
that.
That's my
It's,
impression as well.
It seems to be pretty bipartisan, and it really has been a business. And I think that is the main reason why other states are continuing to look at our state for guidance.
Right.
I
totally agree. I mean, speaking of which, are you guys in any other states yet?
Not yet.
I know that's
no.
kind of been the popular thing to do right now.
We are not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Are you guys planning on staying locally for a while?
For sure. I
Yeah.
think eventually, I was just brought on as sales manager, and we're trying to aggressively expand within Colorado and get
Right.
more of that market share for edibles and really establish ourselves even more. The company's been around since 2009, 2010. We have a long history in the industry, and I
Right.
think that we just want to flesh that out a little bit more in
Yeah.
Colorado.
I have definitely sold the hell out of Gaia'S in my 6 years, dude. Everybody loves Gaia'S. So.
Yeah, definitely appreciate that. But I'd love to think about expanding into other states someday in the not too distant future.
It seems like a tad bit of a headache, a pretty big monster to take on because of all of the different laws and shit. Because since every state is totally different.
Totally different.
Yeah, the packaging in another state could be completely
Yeah,
different.
completely different business
sure.
in every
Yeah.
state that you want to be in.
And because
so.
of importing and exporting, obviously, to be able to put up a huge amount of capital to be able to have your own everything out there,
And I think it's pretty interesting. Some states just aren't even allowing edibles. For
Yeah.
example, I believe Seattle or the entire state of Washington isn't allowing recreational edibles. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'd probably need to
Interesting.
double check my
Double
facts
check
on
that.
But
I don't
think
know all the way,
Illinois
but I know
too.
that.
What's
I
that?
think Illinois is not allowing edibles either.
Edibles either.
At all.
Yeah, and I know that Oregon is. So, I mean, I think it's curious. And again, I don't want to be quoted on that because
For
I'm
sure.
not 100% sure, but I believe that Washington does not allow recreational edibles.
I know that
which-
it's a little funky up there regardless. I know
For
I've
sure.
heard this and that, but I got a lot of patient input, you know what I mean? So it's
New industry,
Yeah.
new challenges
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, for sure.
It makes you wonder if they're just kind of holding back, like a moratorium type of situation where they're going to kind of see how everything plays out and then allow it, or if they are immediately like, we don't want to deal with that.
I mean, I could definitely see Oregon being like that because that's how they were with regular flour. They were just like, hold up, let's kind of do shit. And then they're like, wait, we're missing out on way too much money. Let's get this going right now.
Sure.
All right.
So, but yeah, anyway, so we totally appreciate you guys coming by, dude. It's so cool to have
happy to be
Gaia'S.
here.
Do you guys have anything new coming up here in the next? Do you have any new products, anything like that?
We are in the next week or two. We're going to start a sort of campaign or contest on flavoring our new seasonal rec drop and
That
our
sounds
new
fun.
seasonal med candy bar.
Okay.
So, look to Facebook and Instagram and our website for information on that. We're going to be asking for people's input on what they
That's
think
like
our
the
new
that's like the
flavors
Lay's
should be.
potato chip thing, dude. But it's
Yeah,
for
a little bit.
medicated
Exactly.
edibles, dude. That's awesome.
It should be super fun. We have some
Yeah.
cool seasonal flavors that have come out in the past that have been really, really successful. I think you guys did a s'mores drop before I came on. Is that right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Was it a combination of 2 drops?
It was
Three.
there's chocolate, graham cracker, and marshmallow.
Yep.
But-
And so when you popped them all at the same time, it made a s'more. So cool, like seasonal stuff we're trying to figure
Yeah.
out, kind of like that cherry limeade that's been so successful.
Yeah.
So we're looking for customer input or anybody's input on
What about
some fun new flavors.
what about like a winter time, like a heavier flavor, like a chocolate or like
a chai tea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great
Yeah,
idea.
That's a great
Like
idea.
a pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin
for sure,
spice.
like that.
Yeah, we've kicked around the idea of like doing just some sort of a savory drop because there's not a lot of stuff out there. It's all sweet right now. So
For sure.
something spicy for wintertime.
Yeah.
There you
We
go.
always see kind of an increase in our business as far as our coffer drops, which are sort of
Right.
like, a mentholated drop, and our ginger and our cinnamon,
The
kind of
ginger and I
those
was-
warming flavors.
I was gonna
so-
say ginger and cinnamon. You guys are some of the only ones that carry ginger and cinnamon.
Yeah, for sure. So they make great wintertime kind of warming flavors.
For
But
sure.
a chai tea, that's a good one, man.
I like chai teas.
Should enter that in. But yeah, definitely keep it locked to our Instagram and our Facebook, all of that information.
Are you guys on Twitter?
Yep.
We are on Twitter.
We are.
We don't have a huge Twitter presence right
Well,
now, but
it's-
we're working on it a
We
little
try
bit
to
more
Twitter.
every day.
It's funny that this morning I was composing a tweet about tonight's program, and I was trying to tag you guys, and I realized that the last time you were here, I tagged something called Gaia'S Garden, but it was like a wellness retreat on the other side of the world.
Awesome.
And they now follow me on Twitter, which is pretty funny.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. You
Yeah.
got some like resort following you because
Yeah.
Man, any
I
press
wonder
is
what-
good press as far as we're
Yeah.
concerned.
I wonder what
Let
they
'em
thought
follow.
about the tweet I wrote that.
they're like, we're going all the way there. That's pretty funny.
But yeah, we have a couple other new products that are coming out as well. We've had a single serve Karma candy, which is like a flavored caramel and a strawberry cream and a caramel flavor, and we have that now available in a multi-pack. It's about 100 milligrams multi-serving.
Wow, really?
So that's really,
On the
really
rec
cool,
side?
and that's a rec product.
That'll be fun.
Then also our new gummies, our G2 gummies have been really, really popular, both in a single serve. Single serve is 10 milligram dosage and a 10 milligram 10 pack, or excuse me, 100 milligram 10 pack on that
Right,
as
right.
well. So that's been really cool. And then we have a single serving chocolate as well as a multiple serving chocolate called the Brick. It's a dark chocolate with some sort of an essence, either a raspberry or
The brick.
something like that.
You
Right,
like eat it,
exactly.
it's like,
They've been
We were
really
thinking
popular
brick
as well, and they do
Brick,
have a
there you
single
go.
serving and a multi-serving on those as well.
Awesome.
So yeah, cool
That's
new
really
products
cool.
coming out.
Sounds like a fun little bit of expansion for Q4, right?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Very
everybody needs a
exciting.
little chocolate. Everybody needs a little gummy. So really trying to compete in that space more.
That's awesome. You guys deserve to be because, like I said, I've sold the shit out of you guys' like hard drops. So to be able to have more of a selection with the quality that you guys bring in on all your products, it would be definitely something to hang out with in the mountains.
It's definitely an exciting time.
Right
Cool.
on. Well, thank you guys so much for coming by.
Thanks for
Gaia'S
having us.
Gaia'S Garden. Come over to Colorado Harvest Company on Broadway this Friday, 1 to 4.
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
There you go.
We're going to do a buy two, get one for a penny, I believe, on Karma's.
Oh, wow.
I'll
That's
be there.
awesome.
I'll be there. That's a good way to start the weekend.
Hell of a good way, right? So, and then also look for them at our grand opening over on Parker and Yale on the 16th. Colorado Harvest Company's grand opening. Excited to have you guys there.
See you guys.
We'll be
Thank
there.
you so much
Yeah.
for coming down, guys.
Thanks for having us.
We will. We'll be back with Ben Justis talking tour here in just a few minutes. Stick around on World Viral.
Please do.
Give me one more loud one.
We got a budget here. We can buy another one.
Give me a nice loud one.
For sure.
Hey, you're watching WorldViral.tv. Bitch.
It's your Uncle Nasty.
Oh. People know who the fuck I am. You're watching WorldViral.tv, bitch.
Nice.
I think that was it, actually.
Colorado Harvest Company. I-25, west of I-25 is about the line for them. And then through the river valley, it's awful, the Platte River Valley. I-25 where it dips down, you know, like after you come going southbound, you go past Broadway and you go all the way down, to what, Yale? I'm talking over.
Yeah, I know. You don't even.
Stupidest thing I've ever fucking seen, dude.
So that's sock puppet number 4.
How would that sock puppet sound, man?
I don't know.
Off the top.
No, I'm not going to go off the top. I'm going to live with the sock puppet for a while.
King, come on.
I'm going to go with the sock. I have to live.
Wait, didn't
I
you
want
have
to
these
be
in
the sock
storage?
puppet. They've been in storage. They've changed since last I
He's
saw
got to
them.
stick his hand up them a few more times
I'm not the
before
same,
you can
honestly.
actually get the feel.
Hey, anybody you know really well, didn't you have to stick your hand up them once or twice before you figured out exactly what the, you know what I'm saying? We got stuff
That's
for it.
it.
It's coming.
And we're gonna cook food and smoke some weed and play some music and.
It's the Uncle
our
Nasty
hands up
Show
with sock puppets.
on World Viral TV.
World Viral. World Viral.
Bavarian cream, strawberry, watermelon chili.
With over 441 flavors to choose from, you are guaranteed to find a flavor that you like.
Anything from coconut, sweet tarts, even monkey farts, anything, and you'll probably find what you like. Welcome to iVapor Depot, Denver's chief retailer of vaporizers and electronic cigarettes. We are committed to helping individuals transition from a bad habit into a healthier lifestyle. iVapor Depot is your go-to store for all of your vaping needs. Located conveniently on Denver's Green Mile, iVapor Depot offers its customers only the highest quality of product from the leading names in the vaping industry. Our arsenal of products include not only vaporizers, but batteries and premium e-juices.
iVapor Depot,
1559 South Broadway.
iVapor Depot.
World Viral.
Hello, everyone. This program was brought to you by National Speaker and Sound, Colorado's leading provider of pro audio music equipment. Right across the street from Herman's Hideaway at 1559 South Broadway.
National Speaker, where the pros shop.
World Viral.
National Speaker and Sound with a Pro Shop, Colorado's leading supplier of pro audio musical equipment with the highest quality guitars, basses, and amps on the planet. From a single cable to PA and lighting systems, DJ and recording equipment. National Speaker and Sound represents over 90 brands. EV, JBL, Mackie, PRS, Nash, Fox, and Mesa Boogie for the serious musician. National Speaker and Sound service departments are unrivaled in the region with our certified electronics repair and speaker reconing. Our commercial division is Colorado's leading audiovisual installation contractor. Shop with the experts or visit us online at nationalspeaker.com.
Black, dirty day.
We want to take advantage of this area as the highest concentration of cannabis centers anywhere in the world. If you're looking for cannabis in Colorado, you should come to the Green Mile.
Evergreen Apothecary.
All right, so we're here at the Denver Justice Center on West Colfax. We just went in.
490 West Colfax.
490 West Colfax. Dave had his hearing. The public defender didn't really give him the time of day because she's a public defender. But we have a good strong case and a cop on our side, actually. So things are looking good. But we have another month of waiting. It's a waiting game, right?
That's right. And, you know, this is all a miscommunication to begin with. So we'll get it straightened out. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Longer than we wanted to, of course, but hey, it'll work out.
Yep, it always does. This is the Motel Minute.
Oh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
In a Motel Minute. Everything can change in a Motel Minute. The crackhead seems so strange in a Motel Minute. Everything can change.
Last week on Motel Minute, we caught up with Dave after he was released from jail. In the episode before that, we talked to Danielle to find out why he'd been arrested in the first place. Long story short, Dave confiscated some drugs from one of the tenants at the Red Pine. As usual, he contacted law enforcement to schedule a pickup. It's important to remember that this is Dave's job. He and Danielle have done a great job of turning the motel over, making it safe and clean since they took on the management role at the Red Pine. Anyway, Dave, being the nice guy that he is, offered to give one of his tenants a ride, completely forgetting that the confiscated drugs were in the car. And since he had his daughter in the car, the police charged him with possession and child abuse. Because Dave is an upstanding citizen and has a positive relationship with law enforcement, he has gotten the protection order lifted and has coordinated with Officer Mike to get the charges dropped. This isn't a typical scenario for the DA or his public defender, so this has resulted in an unfortunate delay.
Well, you know what? She's not that public defender sucks. She can kiss my ass. And I will say that live on anything. She can kiss my ass. How dare her talk to me that way? She works for me. That was wrong what she just did, man. That public defender, I'm telling you, should have let us talk. She should have let us talk and handled it right there when I told her it was a miscommunication, all of it. And we can handle this today and I don't have to have another court date. And the DA even told me that herself. Well, if we can take care of it today and get it out of here and you not having another court date, then let's do that. We'll wait for your public defender. This is no joking matter. I'm not trying to make a joke out of this or laughing. This is a very serious matter. It is. And I am taking it serious. You know, and I'm saying Motel Minute and all this stuff, you know, but I feel unjustified right now. But I did make a mistake. I'm trying to say I didn't make any mistake at all. I did. And if I'm guilty of anything, that's what I'm guilty of, is having my daughter in the vehicle.
But we're going to get it cleared up.
We're going to get it cleared up.
Because you're trying to do the right thing.
I am
that's
trying to do nothing but the right thing.
And that's why Mike's got your back, dude. Because we all know you're trying to do the right thing.
Right.
And that's what matters.
So.
But you do have to comply with your pretrial services, dude. That's just part of the deal. And don't be resentful about it because you got yourself in this situation. You know.
That's right.
Nobody else fucked it up for you.
So for now, just for now, this is David with the Motel Minute. Peace out.
I'm pretty sure you're going to want to stay tuned to World Viral TV to keep up with the saga that is the Motel Minute.
spread your wings and fly. Swallow your surrender, give the truth a try. Goodbye to good guys, hello to french fries, ketchup and mustard, spiders and horseflies. Caught in the web, you're paralyzed, motionless, crippled, triple traumatized. Lay down in your grave, close your eyes. Your death is the best hope to have fun before you die. Push it to the limit.
Everything you say is dull, pseudo-intellectual, seeking thrills and popping pills just to get by. I feel pleasure, I feel pain, it's driving me insane. Give me all the sympathy money can buy. Now you know I'm falling apart. There's nothing left within my heart. Believe a lie or feel pain. Alive inside love. Give me something, baby. Give me something I can feel. Put yourself in my shoes so you know I'm being real. How does it feel?
Pimp, so that makes you an assistant pimp.
Not a nutter. I don't even know what you're saying, man.
Where's Drugs and Titties?
Drugs and Titties is upstairs.
Drugs and titties. Drugs and titties.
It used to be chicken and waffles, but now it's drugs and titties.
Drugs and titties. Drugs and titties. Yeah.
That's funny shit.
You have to go upstairs and get
Fucking Chris.
All right, we're live. Music Buzz Live. We're back. We got Ben Justis in the house all the way from California.
So, Justis.
How are you, man?
I'm great, man. It's good to be here.
Good. How's the road treating you? Long, hard days?
It was, yeah, I mean, I left L.A. and went to Indianapolis and played.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a drive.
I should have had some stuff on the way, but I was trying to visit family before the tour started and play there, and it was a good drive. You know, nice. I love being back on the road. I've been in one place for too long, so.
I've always loved the road.
Oh, man.
So are you originally from California, or is Indiana where
Indianapolis, man, originally.
Right,
but, I mean, 15 years ago or so, moved to California.
Okay.
Lived in Central Coast and San Diego and mostly L.A., though.
I love the Central Coast. That's where I was actually stationed at in the Air Force. That's a great area.
Oh, Vandenberg?
Vandenberg.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've gotten in a lot of trouble at UCSB and Santa Barbara and San Luis Obispo.
San Luis Obispo, yeah, Frog and Peach, man. That's my home bar.
Oh,
absolutely.
That's awesome,
yeah.
dude. You got a good crowd out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's 3 hours from where I live too, so it's an easy. I can play in Santa Barbara, play there, and have a, get out of the studio for a little while.
Yeah, totally.
And the Central Coast, man. You know how beautiful it is. I mean.
Yeah. Well, and you can go anywhere. You could go up north, which is beautiful. You could go down south and party. You can go over to Vegas if you need to.
When I lived there, it was like that was the idea. San Francisco's 3 hours, LA's 3 hours, Santa Barbara. But God, it's just, it's so beautiful there, and you get a few gigs that you play in that area, and you're making money, and you kind of end up on the beach. Like, wasn't there something I was supposed to do?
Yeah, right. I can see that.
So you have to get down back to the city and where the vibe is, and where everybody's trying. And LA's doing great, man. A lot of new clubs for people to play, and it's the cleanest, nicest it's ever been. Since I've been there anyway.
I mean, what is it? How is it breaking into the scene there? Is it a hard thing to do since it's so saturated, or can you kind of just send an email or make a phone call and get a gig real quick?
Well, if you're, that's a tough question because it can go. I mean, some people just walk in and turn into gold and whatever. That still happens, but you go hang out at the bar you want to play in or the club. That's the easiest way. Emails and stuff. I mean, no one's going to really pay attention no matter who you are or what you've done, really. I mean, unless you're going to draw 1,000 people or something,
Yeah. Right.
But it's the same. It's the same as anywhere, You just got to keep at it until you get a response. If you even get a response, that's anywhere too, So it's always nice to at least get we're booked or something,
Yeah, totally.
But I understand people are getting so much stuff, and everybody wants to play at the places, especially in LA. So I'm ready to get out of there and see new cities like this one. New to me anyway. I've never played in Denver, and but I have friends through here, and I have been through here, and I love it. I still love LA, but who knows, man? I mean, if I'm here for too long, I could fall in love with Denver, you know?
Yeah, you could, especially you got some friends. Bring them out to the show, and they'll fucking show you around, you know?
Yeah, man, it's nice here.
Cool, right on. And now you were telling me on break that you're heading down to Florida after this.
I'm going through to like 4 cities in Texas, and then I'm still booking. So I'm gonna try and book down to Florida where I have shows already booked, and just try and make it all the way down to Miami. And if it all goes well, maybe go to the Keys for a little break afterwards.
Nice.
But I'm trying to go for the rest of the year, and then hopefully by next year I can at least have a 3-piece traveling with me. And it's just kind of just because I've been in the studio the last couple of years making the new album, and it's just time to push it. And I thought the easiest way would be to do it myself at first and kind of break the ice, and then hopefully take over next year, you know?
Totally,
It's a
man.
good way to go. Good approach.
You're going to get the Keys disease down there, man. I went to the Keys, and I seriously could have just stayed.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem too. I mean, that's the problem with Central Coast, you know. But I've never been down there, so since I am going all the way down to Miami, I figure I'll try and at least go. You know, there's a long bridge, right? It's like a couple miles long. That's just on the water.
It goes from island to island. It's like from Miami. I'd say Miami to Key West is probably 3 hours or so, approximately, ballpark.
Like yeah.
And you're basically just island hopping the whole time.
Sounds great.
And so you'll be cruising along on the highway. You know, it's the Highway 1. And, you know, there'll be people on jet skis going under the bridge and shit. It's
nice.
It's
Sounds
crazy.
like a rough environment, dude.
Yeah, man. And you get to Key West, and it's just, you know, rum.
Yeah.
And more rum, and, like, very strong scene of, like, gay dudes running around in tight clothes and more rum, and that's Key West for you. It's awesome, man.
That's
It's
crazy.
an experience, and it's a party.
Blue water?
Pretty blue,
Pretty-
yeah. And it's
yeah.
funny because you think, like, so the whole time I was on Key West, I saw one beach, and it was about the size of this red carpet. Okay? Like,
Yeah.
you think Florida beaches, Key West is not. It's like rockier coast, kind of like, and I think the beach I saw was made by the hotel where it was.
Oh,
I
for
don't
real?
think it was
That's
actually
crazy.
even a natural beach.
I have not
Huh.
been to Key
But-
West. I've
Maybe
been to
there's
Orlando.
more. I
I've
was only
chilled
there
it out
for a
in
few
Florida.
days, so
it
I'm-
seems like it'd be a fun place to chill.
I'll hit you up
more I
in
didn't
December,
see.
man. If I make it down there, you'll
There you
fly
go.
down, man.
You're going through Texas too?
I am. Yeah, after this, through Texas, like Fort Worth and Dallas.
We have some friends from Texas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Down to Austin. I'm going to actually, I don't know the dates, but I'm going to be there for a few days later this month, and then I'm going to come back during Formula One, which I don't know if I'm going to make it to the race. Those guys are badass, you know, I mean.
For sure.
But I'm trying to get a gig during that, too. So,
cool.
Which should be, you know, a lot of people there, and if I could make it to the race, that'd be cool. My dad's all in the Formula One, so I kind of grew up watching it and appreciating them for those rocket ships.
Dude, that's
driving,
awesome
man.
what they do. I actually, one of my good friends I just went and chilled with a couple weeks ago, was right when that one driver got hit by the other piece of car and the dude died. Did you hear about
yeah,
that?
That was terrible.
So, and I don't even understand the world, but I know that it was really, really tragic, and that's because he was telling me how that dude was kind of like a Jordan of racing in a lot of ways. Well, you know, don't want to put him on Jordan's level, but racing in a way.
He doesn't have shoes.
I mean, they're the gods of racing, from my understanding. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they're really, really doing something. So, but
It's-
I've never seen them live. So if I can, great. But that's not what this is about. It's really about the music. So, yeah. And then from there, from Austin, Beaumont, I think is a place in Texas, right? Beaumont.
Yeah, Beaumont.
And then, I'm trying to fill in the gaps between Florida, but I haven't been to Florida. I used to spring break there from Indianapolis as a kid. It's probably been 10 plus years since I've been to Florida. So, and I have friends that moved from, you know, high school, college, up and down the coast there too. So,
I only know Central part. I lived out there for a couple years right before I joined the military, and I lived in the Orlando area. I went down to Tampa Bay, and Jacksonville's really pretty. Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, Florida's got a cool scene.
Full Sails in Orlando.
Yeah,
some
it is.
friends went to school
I actually
there.
almost moved there to go to grad school
Dude.
at Full Sail, but I ended up getting a job and not moving, like right before I was going to accept the offer.
I actually like was living there when Full Sail was just starting to take off, and I went on a tour like the first year that they were in existence, and I was so fucking blown away, but I was already signed up for the Air Force. So that's probably where that path would have taken me. I love Full Sail.
Yeah, I have some friends that went there. I have a friend actually for film that went over 10 years ago, and he's back. And you can go if you go there for a year or two, you can go back and anytime, I guess, as long as you have somewhere to live and learn, update all your everything that's going on with video and film and stuff. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I was like, damn. I mean, it's cool. $26,000 a year to go there, I think. But
crazy.
You can go forever. Hey, man, I mean, because everything's constantly changing, and that's what I just did in the last couple of years is finally sit down and learn Pro Tools. And I actually bought a drum set, which I've always wanted to do, and I built a little studio and hit away at the drum set for like a year while writing some songs and learning Pro Tools, and that's how I put this new album together. I just did it all myself. I played everything, but it took me a couple of years. I wanted to do it right. I didn't, and drums are not the easiest thing.
Yeah, I can't.
As a guitar player, to sit down and finally go, oh, I don't know how to play these, So
I don't know. I've seen CT bust them out pretty well.
He's a god amongst men.
They're a lot of fun, man. I'm so glad I did it. It was one of those things, and it took a lot longer. But now is the fun part to try and get it out to the.
That's awesome.
To the United States.
Pretty cool
anyway.
point in your career.
Yeah, man. One of those things that just kind of was always working up to that place, and it finally got there. Of course, I was sitting in my studio going, what the hell am I doing? Many times. But man, you keep going. And it finally got it done, and now here I am with you guys. So
yeah. Oh yeah. So talk a little bit about the music, man. What do you classify yourself as anything? Do you classify yourself in a genre?
I mean, I've never wanted to, but you have to. And people, I mean, Americana, rock and roll. I mean, I don't, and people want to know. Americana is kind of what I got stuck on. I've looked up the definition. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I'm more of a storyteller. My songs are more stories, but acoustic rock fusion is what I used to use the last couple albums. That confused people.
That's a pretty cool one, though. I guess it's descriptive, though.
Yeah, I mean, like few. So what, So I mean, I'm sticking with Americana now, especially solo tour. And, having a full band album that I'm promoting confuses people a little bit with that I'm by myself. But I think if you listen to it, you can hear that it can be done by myself. So, but I'm actually working. I have a portable studio with me on the road that I'm going to try and record some new acoustic stuff and bring that to shows too, because I have all the songs, I just haven't laid them down, and then that may help book too that I am by myself, just straight guitar and vocals. So
right on.
And I after getting fallen in love with recording so much, I had to bring a little setup with me. I just can't. And on the road, man, that's when the well gets full, and you got to get the stuff recorded.
Yep.
Right on, man. Well, what's the best place to check out your tunes? Are we gonna be able to listen to one, Chris?
Yeah, I got it queued up right now.
Right on.
Yay.
I have a website, benjusticemusic.com. Of course, I'm on a Facebook, and Reverb Nation, all those I need to update. I think it's the last album stuff still on there, but I mean, I'm all over. I think I have a Bandcamp page I probably should update, and if you type in Ben Justice, I'll pop up. Ben Justice Music. There's another Ben Justice doctor or something like that that's starting to pop up that's done some like TED Talks, I guess. So, and I've gotten a couple emails like, "Hey, I loved your TED Talk." Da da da. Like,
this is the right one, right?
That's not me, but you can check out my music.
Maybe you should go get a TED Talk.
Is that the right one?
Is that you?
I don't.
No, see, that looks like a guy that's doing TED Talks.
Is that the TED guy?
Yeah,
that's
gotta be the TED
him.
guy.
Great.
Almost. Right on, man. Well, thank you so much for coming down, man. Looking forward to the show tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool.
All right, we're going to leave
We appreciate you being here.
I appreciate it, guys.
We'll lead you out with a little bit of Ben Justice music. Check him out tonight at Herman's Hideaway. Check his tour dates out online. Stick around. We got a very exciting Music Buzz Live Top 5 coming up in a minute. This is World Viral.
Yay. All right, guys. Thanks.
so it has been approved that we can say the fuck word.
Yeah, you just did.
Okay.
All of the United States is looking to Denver, Colorado to see what is cool. You know, it used to be maybe California back in the day or maybe New York early along, but now everybody's really looking to Denver, Colorado to figure out what is cool. And when you get accepted by Colorado as cool, well, then it just spills over to the rest of the world.
You have to see the vision for this area on South Broadway. This area 5 years from now is going to look very different than it looks right now.
Right.
Not supposed to film me giving my tools of the trades like I
Tools of the trade?
Yeah.
Separate segments?
Separate segments when you do it. Always ID yourself. And say,
Hey, this is Bubba Sparks, baby, and you're watching World Viral TV. You better know about it.
World Viral.
Herman's Hideaway on the corner of Iowa and Broadway. Your favorite independent anti-corporate venue featuring Westward's best patio. Now serving award-winning food. From metal to jazz to hip-hop, Herman's Hideaway has something for everyone. And if you want to book your act at Herman's Hideaway, email booking@hermanshideaway.com or call 303-777-2535. There's only one venue, family owned and operated for over 50 years. Holding it down in Denver. Go to hermanshideaway.com for more information and show listings.
World Viral.
Bavarian cream, strawberry, watermelon chili.
With over 441 flavors to choose from, you are guaranteed to find a flavor that you like.
Anything from coconut, sweet tarts, even monkey farts, anything, and you'll probably find what you like. Welcome to iVapor Depot, Denver's chief retailer of vaporizers and electronic cigarettes. We are committed to helping individuals transition from a bad habit into a healthier lifestyle. iVapor Depot is your go-to store for all your vaping needs. Located conveniently on Denver's Green Mile, iVapor Depot offers its customers only the highest quality of product from the leading names in the vaping industry. Our arsenal of products include not only vaporizers, but batteries and premium e-juices.
iVapor Depot,
1559 South Broadway.
iVapor Depot.
World Viral.
Mary's Medicinals. To us, it's simply black and white. They've got this cannabis thing down to a science. Best known as the developer and exclusive distributor of the award-winning transdermal cannabis patch, Mary's Medicinals creates cannabis-based products including transdermal gels, topical compounds, and high bioavailability capsules. As part of its commitment to advancing the science around cannabis, Mary's has introduced Mary's Journal, the first mobile app designed to help patients track and balance the use of cannabis medicine. It's revolutionary. You can get your Mary's Medicinals at Evergreen Apothecary or go to marysmedicinals.com to find a dispensary near you.
Mary's Journal. If you're going to take care of anybody that needs this medication or you need this medication yourself, you need to download it. It'll give you different times that you can schedule for your medication. It's a fully integrated app that tracks your results.
Hello, everyone. This program was brought to you by National Speaker and Sound, Colorado's leading provider of pro audio music equipment. Right across the street from Herman's Hideaway at 1559 South Broadway.
National Speaker, where the pros shop.
World Viral.
National Speaker and Sound with a Pro Shop, Colorado's leading supplier of pro audio musical equipment with the highest quality guitars, basses, and amps on the planet. From a single cable to PA and lighting systems, DJ and recording equipment. National Speaker and Sound represents over 90 brands. EV, JBL, Mackie, PRS, Nash, Fox, and Mesa Boogie for the serious musician. National Speaker and Sound service departments are unrivaled in the region with our certified electronics repair and speaker reconing. Our commercial division is Colorado's leading audiovisual installation contractor. Shop with the experts or visit us online at nationalspeaker.com.
If you're getting high in Colorado today, enjoy it.
Around me without legs.
Colorado Harvest Company.
Colorado Harvest Company.
Here on the Uncle Nasty Show, we realize there's been a lot of changes in our country over the last month or so, and not everybody is excited about it. Some people feel that their voices are being shut and they're not allowed to express themselves. So here on the Uncle Nasty Show, Matt Need and I came up with the idea of hashtag not PC. This will give you, the Uncle Nasty viewer, the opportunity to say what you really want to say and say it how you really feel it with anonymity.
I find Caitlyn Jenner unattractive.
World Viral.
I'm gonna do you